We go to the Rams, St. Louis, Los Angeles. Aaron Donald is in.
This might be one of the hardest ones
to single out who should not make this list.
Yeah, I mean, what look what we're looking at right here. Say the names just right off the bat.
So Marshall Faulk,
right?
Steven Jackson,
right.
Todd Gurley, Isaac Bruce, Torry Holt, Cooper Kupp, Orlando Pace, and Aaron Donald. Yeah, who are we going to leave off?
I mean, Aaron Donald and Orlando Pace get in. I mean, they're so that's for sure. See you later there.
Names that Pete has as like also worth consideration. You got Andrew Whitworth.
It's insane, right? I mean, there's Robert Quinn's in there.
Robert Quinn.
Right? Chris Long, James Laurinaitis, Jalen Ramsey. Damn. What do you think there, big guy?
So Marshall Faulk, I think, is
100%. We got to put Marshall Faulk in. We got to put Orlando Pace in, and we got to put Aaron Donald in, right?
Yes.
It's those three for sure.
So Steven Jackson has over 10,000 yards with the Rams in the 2000s.
I feel like we got to take him.
I feel like he has to go in too.
He has to. And, like, again, it's unfortunate that he never got to be on really good teams, but he was – like, Steven Jackson is, again, another one of those guys, Ahmed, that you hear me joke about all the time. Like, when he walks in the room, you're like, wait, that's Steven Jackson? I'm in the NFL, and I can't believe that's Steven Jackson, right? It's that, right? I can remember being at the Nike giveaway store at the Super Bowl in 2006, Colts-Bears Super Bowl, right? And like Nike always has like, I was sponsored by Nike, so
yes.
They'd always be like, hey, come buy our suite. And you were like, always like, yes, because you're going to get free shit, right? And, when I came in, I had somebody bring me around real quick. Oh, you like this, like this. Steven Jackson was the man. He had like a team of Nike people around him, right? They were like going to do a commercial with him. But I remember I had never seen him in person, right? And I just saw this guy sitting in the chair, and I could just see a back and white T-shirt. And I was like, who the f***'s back is that? That is the most jacked back and shoulders and neck I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right? And, of course, it had a big head on there, too. And I'm just going, who is this person? Because, like, it had the head and, like, the neck of, like, you would think, like, a D tackle or somebody. But you could tell the back and the shoulders were ripped and it wasn't a D tackle. And then I kind of got on the edge of it, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's Steven Jackson! I did not know he was that thick and that big."
Yeah.
And then he stood up, and I was like, "Holy shit!
Yeah.
Do people have to tackle him? That's not fair." I mean, he's one of those for sure.
For that alone, he is on this team. He is in the finalist grouping, and he had over 10,000 yards, rushing yards, in the 2000s for the Rams. Surprisingly, Marshall Faulk only had 5,500.
I know.
But there were some great yards, and he had more scrimmage yards because he was a threat.
He was a threat
through the air.
It's like maybe the greatest dual threat.
Do we leave off Todd Gurley?
It was an unbelievable run, but I think so, just because it was quick. And even when you look at the 2019 season, that wasn't even a real season for him. He wasn't even like himself there, really.
Right.
So I really look at it and go, that was a 4-year run. I think the real conversation here now is the receivers.
So Isaac Bruce is a Hall of Famer.
Yes.
But most of his damage came
in the late 90s,
2000,
right?
And he was very good after
Right.
2000, but he was not his best.
So now then you get into Torry Holt and Cooper Kupp. Torry Holt did all his dirty work pretty much in the 2000s, right? Except for 99, which is the year they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then Cooper Kupp, it's what are we at? We're going into year 7. So, gosh, it's only 2 years behind Torry Holt, but it is a Super Bowl MVP to add on to that too. And Offensive Player of the Year. So that's like, there's some double whammy stuff right there. What do you think?
But
Jared?
he's only been over that year was amazing and an all-time year.
Is it his only year?
But he's been over 1,000 yards twice. 2019 and then 2021. So I think, and then last year, would have been except for the injury.
So I think we're saying
he's
Torry
not there
Holt.
yet. He's not there. Torry Holt is in.
I think so. All right. Okay.
And Isaac Bruce is a no. Even though he's in the Hall of Fame, a lot of that came before the year 2000. Great player.
Yeah.
So Marshall Faulk, Steven Jackson, Torry Holt, Orlando Pace, Aaron Donald.
I think
that's a good group.
That's a damn good group. Yo, thanks for watching, homies. It's the off season, but there's no off season for us here at Unbuttoned. Me, Ahmed Fareed, we're going to hit all the stories. So hit subscribe for us, okay? We got a ton coming up. My draft prospect rankings, my Simms top 40 quarterback countdown, and videos of me and NFL QBs playing catch and talking about their development and mechanics. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. See you soon.